Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Got a lot of loose change here. Don't know how much. I exchanged my change for, I think it was an Amazon.com gift certificate about 6 months ago. You'd be surprised at how much change you can collect. I mean, every day I usually come home with pocket change from somewhere and I throw it here into this basket. But all that is about to change, no pun intended, because I have a money counting jar. Looks like a regular jar. It is plastic. Doesn't come with the Cool Chris sticker. I actually slapped that on because they had their logo on the jar. I was like, I really don't want to stare at their logo. I want to look at my logo. Didn't fit perfectly, but it works, I think, well enough. And all I got to do now is push change into it. And what's interesting is that it'll keep track of how much change I've put in there, depending on the width of the coin. So now I've deposited 26 cents because each coin has a different width. Let's try to throw it off track here with a nickel. Or maybe not that nickel since it's now on the floor. Got it right. Now 32 cents. It's going to take me a while, isn't it? Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to put all the money in here at this point in time. But $1.32 right there. $1.32. Pretty nice, I would say. And this only cost me a couple dollars. If you want your own, head to go.tagjag.com/coincounter. Go.tagjag.com/coincounter. And I'll be sure to link you off to where you can buy your own. Good for both kids and adults. Doesn't really matter if you've got loose change lying around. It's kind of nice to know how much change you have. You know, so that by the time you reach, let's say, $50, you could then take it to a Coinstar or wherever and, oh, wait. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't even bother looking at the state quarters anymore, but Idaho's looks really nice. There's a bird on there. Are they like the official state of Twitter? Ohio? Or Idaho? Or Iowa? Iowa, Idaho, Ohio? I think they're all the same state. Well, I grew up in Iowa. I would know. And we're up to $2.91. $3 right there in the money jar. If you have a bunch of loose change you want to keep track of, there's no easier way. Now, granted, you can get a coin sorter if you want, and I do have one of those as well, but kind of a pain in the neck to use. I'd much rather collect change this way and then go in and exchange it for some kind of gift certificate. This is money in the bank. Literally. Well, at least it's $4.60, just like that. Does not, that I know of, work with Canadian coin. Maybe there's a Canadian edition, I don't know. So this is how it's all controlled. The top has got the coin sorter, and as I said, it's a spring-loaded mechanism. It takes a precision screwdriver to open up the casing for the batteries, and I believe it's just a couple of AA's. Screw it back on here. Just keep an eye on how much change you got. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a geeky way of keeping track of how much change you have. And granted, this would be a good task for a kid to go through if you had a whole bunch of change that you wanted to convert. When I was a kid, I used to have this tall plastic poodle in which I would place change. And I think when we killed the poodle, I had somewhere around $200 worth of change in there. Insane. I mean, that, for a kid. That was, for me, I mean, that was big money back then. I mean, huge. I mean, it's big money now. I mean, as a kid, it was gigantic. I think I started my official bank account with that one. I'm up to $6.64. And I've got a long ways to go. Yeah, it's going to take me a long time. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Maybe you know of other money management toys and tools. Feel free to pass along a reference. Of course, you're also welcome to stop by geeks.pirillo.com. Maybe you know of other household objects that are geeky in nature that you'd like to share with us. You know, at least let us know that they exist, if you like them, if you don't like them. You're also welcome to stop by the chat room. We're typically talking tech, especially in the economic downturn. There's really nothing else to talk about. I mean, we could talk about how depressing it is to have to count your change, try to make next month's mortgage payment. I am now $9.19 on my way. I think that's one coffee at Starbucks. $9, right around there, for a tall. Is that right? I don't know. Rate of inflation. Anyway, if you'd like to talk tech with the rest of us, you're more than welcome to stop by. We've got the chat room as a part of this live video feed going out over the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.